Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 1st. Guys, we're in June 2020. We have 2 eclipses this month, and how are we already halfway through the year? I don't even know. Now, this is going to be a very pivotal month for everybody despite their sign, so I'm really excited about this. Now, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so check all 3. And if this is your first time watching, I hope it serves you. If it does, please like, subscribe, share it with someone who you feel it might serve. All right, Sagittarius, just take a deep breath in really quick. Let's just ground it out. And let's get started. Let me guide into the energy of Sagittarius for the week of June 1st. Bear with me, guys. I take my time and I'll let the cards present themselves. Guidance energy of Sagittarius. Ooh, that's meant for you. The week of June 1st. And the theme for the week. All right, Sag, we have the Change Your Life, the Strength card, the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Page of Coins, the 4 of Wands, and the theme is the Wheel. Whew, Sagittarius, this is pivotal for you. This is a good week, but it is definitely a week of perseverance, learning, and transformation, starting out the Change Your Life card with the Strength card. Now, don't let this freak you out. We are in Venus retrograde. We just had that new moon in Gemini. With this Change Your Life card, with the Strength card, you might notice some pivots in your relationships this week. Now, for me as a reader, I can't speak for anybody else, the Strength card tends to be about breakups. Don't freak out. Breakups of all kinds. It can be old friends that no longer resonate with you, relationships of many kinds. But the Change Your Life card first is talking about epiphanies. You're breaking free from something, old patterns, old cycles, especially it's our actions that reflect unhealthy subconscious patterns, whether that's a low self-esteem, low self-worth, fears of rejections and abandonment. And even though they're subconscious, so therefore not always conscious, we recognize like, oh my God, this is why I keep having the same problem. This is why I keep attracting the same thing. This is really the root. I'm cleaning and I'm fixing and things are going great, but I'm recognizing it's in me. Like it's in me. You know, we all have that revelation moment. And as a result, there is going to be facing some fears, but your fears aren't real. They're mental in nature, right? You have the 9 of Swords on top of that. And I think a lot of the reasons we stay stuck and we don't move and we don't make decisions that are in our highest good is because we're afraid. Naturally, what if I make a mistake? What if I mess up? What if I don't find anybody better? What if I can't get a better job? It's human and it feels very real, and I can understand there is some valid reasons for having them. But it's those fears, those are the very things that you think are keeping you safe, or it's keeping you stuck. And this week you're like, nope. And so you're making these decisions, but it's coming from inside of you, not so active outside. It's inside, making decisions for yourself. I'm going to love myself more. I'm going to do this for myself. I'm actually going to explore that. I'm going to sign up for that class. I'm not going to criticize myself. I'm not going to pick up that phone call anymore. I'm not going to answer that text message. I'm not going to allow these boundaries to be, movable. This is what it is. And it's coming from the inside out, which is the way to create Sagittarius. Everything is from the inside out. It doesn't matter how many times you trim the leaves or the root's rotten. So we have to pull it, right? And this is what you're doing. Incredible self-growth and inner transformation and forgiveness and opening up and, really going for it. Just really like embracing changes and embracing opportunities because it is reflective of self-love, not reflective of fear, masquerading as self-love. Does that make sense? 6 of Wands. It's kind of like, yes, universe, like completion of this project. You did it. You're doing it. It's like success. And people are going to recognize it like, what? Like, you're doing what? Like, that's amazing. And you're like, yeah, I know, I'm pretty amazing. And I'm going for it. You're done with this cycle. You're done. And now you're moving on to the next. You graduated. Congratulations, Sagittarius. It's time to move on to the next project, the next promotion, the next dream, the next vision. This is done. 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands. Now, as we're moving to a new level, every time we move to something new, that's always where the bumps are. It's learning curve. So at the end or middle of this week, you're going to learn that maybe not everyone's on the same page. So you're going to have to stay determined, protect what you have created, have confidence, and do not give in to any verbal argument, Sagittarius. Now, everyone's experiencing these energies, not just, you, and not everyone might be handling them as great. So you're going to notice this week, especially towards the end of the week, Sagittarius, there might be a lot of verbal arguments, drama around you, maybe between your kids or, your boss, your colleagues. Do not participate. Do not participate. That's almost, and I don't believe the universe genuinely tests us. I do think our higher self, our bodies are used to a pattern. And so habits die hard, right? So they're saying, do not engage. To engage, to fight back, to participate would be to participate in that old reality, the one that you just graduated from. So it's kind of about rising above, having patience with everybody, and being like, you know what, I can see where all this is coming from. And maybe like, last year I would have been like right in the fray, but not about it. Whatever you participate in is because you believe it to be a reality, and you're done with that. Page of Coins. This is about your learning. Like, wow, okay, I'm starting this new level. And it's already, it's kind of like when you crank it up on the treadmill or something like that. And it's like, whoa, it's a little bit harder, but it's a new level. You're acclimating to that new consciousness and you're learning. The Page of Coins is about learning. Okay, I got this. I got the rhythm. I can feel this. Oh, this is what this is going to be about. I got it. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the card of marriage. It's the card of a happy home. It's the card of abundance and contentment. So you're starting out with this revelation, this inner and then somewhere in the week you really get to walk your talk, and as a result you bring in harmony. You're just like, all right, you got it, you got it, you got it. You didn't fall back in. And it's this new energy. The theme of the week is the Wheel of Fortune. Extremely fortuitous card. It's about sudden new beginnings. I don't know, like boom. That's the same revelation, the same epiphany energy. And even though it's new beginnings, it's wonderful. It's new levels. It's new directions. It's very blessed. It's very fortuitous and very successful beginnings. So don't let that little rum-pump in the middle of the week to be like, whoa, what's going on? Nothing. You're just recognizing now the difference between your vibrational rate and the old vibrational rate, and you're just not participating in it. Continue staying determined. Stay forward. Don't lose, all the ground you've covered. Keep moving because you've earned it. It's not just thinking theoretical new ideas, not just feeling, it's embodying it and changing your life for the better. And as a result, everything outside of you is going to change. So you're going to notice that some relationships leave, friendships, things like that. But it's taking you in incredible new directions. You worked really hard to get to, Sagittarius. So what a blessed week. On to the next. Congratulations. Making that decision from that RESPECT self. If there was a theme song to this video, that would be it. And having that grace, that self-love, to forgive, to let go, and to love yourself most, and to make these decisions from the inside out. What a great week. Congratulations, Sagittarius. If you like a more in-depth reading or distance healing session, my link is down below. Otherwise, guys, enjoy this week. You've earned it. And I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.